Maybe the most demanded piece of new news all time. Let's get into it, Trav.
The most demanded piece of new news of all time.
How do you feel about Wood? Let's ask this. How do you feel about Wood? Creative.
Don't put the
muse to this whole thing happening, Travis.
I'm just the lucky man that gets to be, the support system for Taylor while she drops one of the coolest albums that I've ever listened to. So, that the world's seen. Oh no, I'm excited for her. I'm happy for her.
Congratulations, Taylor.
This is a Taylor Swift news alert you don't want to miss. Check out everything that happened recently in this video.
Maybe the most demanded piece of new news all time. Let's get into it, Trav.
The most demanded piece of new news of all time. Let's just give it up for Taylor
I think
real quick.
That's the appropriate.
She's done it. She's done it again. She's done it again. She's put the world on tilt. It's been so fun to see everybody's reactions, and we've had an absolute blast watching her go through all of her press tour or radios and all these talk shows. She's looked amazing, sounded amazing, and this album is absolutely amazing. And if you haven't heard it yet, please go check out The Life of a Showgirl.
How do you feel about Wood? Let's ask this. How do you feel about Wood?
It's a great song.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Do you feel like do you feel trying to think of the word? Do you feel not confident? Do you feel cocky? Do you feel cocky about the song Wood?
No,
like,
any song that she
that's
references me.
That's not just any song.
It's very like
this is a very specific you.
I love that girl. So what do you mean? Any song that she would reference me in any?
Well, it's not just you though. It's an appendage. It's not just you as a. What? It's a very specific thing.
I think you're not understanding the song.
Jesus Christ, Travis, come on.
No way.
Redwood tree ain't hard to see. I thought redwood was a little bit, that's a generous word, I think. I think if somebody wrote a song about me, it'd be like Japanese maple sometimes can see.
Japanese maple. Hilarious.
That song's great though. The freaking the beat to that song is fantastic, and that's right up my alley. So well done. I think it's a great song. One of the ones really caught. Canceled was one that initially when I listened to it, it's probably one. I put that up there with my top tracks on the album. And Kylie listened to that first, and she was the one who kind of like told me to go back and listen to that one. And I listened to it while reading the lyrics because sometimes I need to do that. But I think the sentiment behind that song is fantastic.
Yeah,
and I think it's very well done. It's clever. It talks about like what life really is about and like what relationships are really about. And I think it's just very well done. But I like all the songs.
Keep this thing moving to Stamp of the Week. We got a bunch of nominees, but I got to go with one that's near and dear to my heart. Tay-Tay, congratulations. You get my Stamp of the Week.
You're giving Taylor the stamp?
That's right, honey. You get it.
Oh my gosh.
She's
it's pretty deserving stamp.
Yeah, she's having a world record release of The Life of a Showgirl. Couldn't be more proud of her. Most vinyl copies sold in 1 week in the U.S. with 1.2 million. And then on top of that, it sold 2.7 million copies in just 24 hours. The Fate of Ophelia was the most streamed song in a single day in Spotify history just on Friday. So Stamp of the Week goes to Tay-Tay. So proud of you, girl. And who do you got, Jason?
Oh, man, I'm going to give my Stamp of the Week to the 92%ers in Minneapolis with the new.
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
Do you have any final thoughts? I mean, you're a main creative.
Don't put the
muse to this whole thing happening, Travis.
I'm just the lucky man that gets to be, the support system for Taylor while she drops one of the coolest albums that I've ever listened to. So. That the world's seen. Oh no, I'm excited for her. I'm happy for her. Everything seems to have gone perfectly. All this planning, and you see it from start to finish. Like she started this thing in the middle of her tour or her tour in Europe, and it's like to see it all unfold and come together, and her connect the dots from the planning to how the strategic planning to how the album was all going to look, and then to listen to the music and everything come together, and her finally getting that 12th song and being like, I think it's done. And then from that point on, it's like her and her label are just working their ass off to make this one of the biggest releases of all time. And I'm just happy as hell for her because it's she's happy with it. She's proud of this, and obviously, I'm proud of her for going through the hoops to, live out her dreams.
Well, congratulations, Tay. Well done. Life of a Showgirl.
Tay.
For those of you living under a rock who haven't streamed it yet, get on it, you idiot.
Security, please. Security, please.
We'll take care of you. Just you guys.
We're not moving. We're not moving.
Yeah.
We're not moving. I'm seeing it.
We don't have much of a window over here.
Everybody's still. Everybody knows still. Hey, Taylor. Congratulations. Hey, Taylor.
Tracks were the vault tracks. It's pretty exciting because that always was the album where I was like, that was my favorite that I felt like didn't really get a fair swing of it. And so now that they're like, we love that album, we want more of it. It's lovely. It's wonderful. There's nothing coming from Reputation anytime soon.
Okay. I
got the album on vinyl, so I heard the songs on vinyl before, and but when you told us the context for each song, it really made a difference. I mean, it really framed it in a way that gave it obviously more meaning, but several layers to it, which I guess was the intent.
Well, I mean, hopefully, like that's amazing because I used to do these things called secret sessions at my house where I would invite fans to the house and they would hear a new album that nobody had heard before, and I would basically explain the context of the songs to them before they would hear each song. And so I wanted to sort of kind of infuse a little bit of that energy into these movie theater experiences and give the fans an insight into where I was coming from when I was writing these songs, because that's my favorite part of the process. I cannot tell you how exciting it is for us when we're in the studio writing these songs and bouncing ideas off of each other, and when a lyric really clicks, like it just is my favorite part of the process. So I love getting to tell the fans kind of where I was coming from when I wrote it, but also full well knowing that it's going to go into their life and it's going to be whatever they need it to be, a good song is like a mirror, whoever looks into it sees a different thing reflecting back,
Well, it's funny when you talked about Ruin the Friendship, that track, and you listened to it, and we listened to it, and you talked about the specificity of something in high school. I had a conversation after the movie with a friend of mine about a specific conversation where the person I was dating in high school, she had a special sandwich that she liked. I got this Subway, it was a Blimpie, the Subway sandwich, like one of those things, a big sandwich with onions and oregano. And I drove to her other school, and I was going to surprise her, and I drove 2.5 hours, and when I got there, she was with another guy, and I think it ruined me forever. But it my God, that whole
this is crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, this was my conversation.
That's a formative moment in your life.
No, this is the reason.
That is, for me, that would be my villain origin story.
This is it. You helped me uncover mine. Thank you.
You're not being dramatic. That's crazy. That's
I remember
the thing is, like, everything is so heightened when we're in high school. Like, everything is so intense, so heightened, so catastrophic, so fleeting. And so I think that's oftentimes why I return back to those memories. Every once in a while I'll go back there, like on Midnights, I wrote a song called Midnight Rain. On Folklore, I wrote a song called August. Like, you go back to those kind of times that you just felt like everything was the end of the world. Like, because it was for you back then, and that's valid.
No, when you said second period, like thinking about that class, I remember second period but that's what's great. I mean, that's what was fun about listening to it and having the context.
So there's absolutely nothing more beautiful than seeing Trav and Taylor support each other on their endeavors, because it speaks to just how invested they are with each other's happiness. And you just have to admire that. It's awesome. Speaking of their happiness, check out how all the variant poems from Showgirl creates a prologue that leads to Travis and the next video.